let's talk about, is Jermall Charlo a tough fight for Canelo? Matchmaker at Golden Boy, Roberto Diaz, says that Charlo is the toughest fight for Canelo. Jermall Charlo, that is. And obviously we know that obviously he's a matchmaker and that he knows Canelo very well. To be a matchmaker, you got to know what styles fit what fighters. It's an art to it. You just don't, hit the randomized button to put guys in there with each other. There's an art that goes into matchmaking. If you look on BoxRec for the overall event, you can see the matchmaker's name, damn near at the top. But a lot of people think Canelo just gonna blow through Charlo. I think a large part of that is due to the inactivity and the performance he had with Montiel, but we didn't know his marital issues was going on. That's probably why he was training at the house for that fight. She probably like, I need you at home to help, and you don't do enough around there. But then again, but then again, what's so funny about that argument is they want you to be a full-time earner, but then they want you to come home and be a part-time, and do their job part-time. If you're going to be a stay-at-home, and I'm not just saying in general, I don't know their situation, let me say that, but no matter if you provide all the money in the world for the house, they still going to want you to come home and do shit. And I know you're supposed to spend time with your kids or whatever, but you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and now it's too much, you need help, and you couldn't do that. Here, dude. You ain't gonna never win with women. I'll just let you know. You ain't gonna never. If you find a woman you can win with, go ahead. That accept y'all agreement, but they always want to change shit down the road. That's the crazy thing about it. You can tell them exactly what it is, but then they still want to be. They want their fantasy reality. That's kind of whatever. You got what I'm saying? Be reality. So that's probably Will's performance, and now hopefully all over that. You don't know if you over that. That take years to get over and move on to. We not like women. We could just move to the next vagina and we good. Don't work like that for dudes, bro. Like I tell y'all, like Coach Greg Adams say, men are in love, women are in business. That's why women are, when they break down, they just gonna jump onto another dick and get that emotional, high for a minute. But in the long run, they gonna find out they ain't shit, and all the other men gonna find out they ain't shit. And guess what? You gonna be happy back on your feet, and they gonna have to be on their knees for some money. It's like, but yeah, I think it could be a tough fight. My fandom is with Jermall Charlo. We gonna knock Churro Cinnamon Toast Crunch Canelo out. but yeah, I mean, it could be a tough fight, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about where Charlo is physically, mentally, and emotionally, or spiritually, my Earl Spence voice. And that's what it's about. Where is he at as a where is he at? But I mean, he had some great sparring in Houston with David Morale and some other great fighters they bring in. I'm running late and I run behind the trash, man. Ain't this a blip? But I think see if I can finesse this. Yep. But I think it'll be a tough fight. I think Jermall Charlo jab is gonna be a problem. He's a really good athlete. He don't move a lot, but when he do move, it's good. Good basic fundamentals, jab, good hand speed. He gonna cause some problems in there. He don't know how to lose. We seen versus Korobov, he got an iron chin. He gonna keep coming if he have to. So, Roberto Diaz might be right. I seen somebody else say on YSM channel, media channel, subscribe to my Philly brother. Coach Real said that he got Charlo. So I think some of these people see something in Canelo to pick Charlo, and Charlo big as hell too. So it's another one of those situations where he can't really drain Jermall Charlo moving up. But Jermall Charlo moving up, that's gonna make him more lively. That's gonna make him more have more vitality. His legs should be better if they still there, and he probably gonna be more powerful. He probably gonna be one of them dudes as he move up. He gonna be more powerful. he probably was cutting down too much. So yeah, he probably gonna end up being more powerful, bro. So that's what I think the case is. He gonna end up being more powerful, bro. So he got the speed. I mean, I can see him doing it, but he gotta remain focused. He stay behind that jab, and don't let Canelo push him back at will. But he gonna have to, he can outbox Canelo for a minute, but you got to fight Canelo. But people know something in boxing about Canelo. But everybody look at that as Charlo selling his O. And people say he coming off a 2-year layoff, and a bad fight versus Montiel, a bad back. Look at Canelo coming in to be an opportunist. And maybe he can pull the whoop-de blam on Canelo and be like, up. Thought you had one. You thought you had one. So he can get it. It's enough time. So you got July, August, a couple weeks into September. They fight 16th, I think it is. So you got about 10 weeks, maybe a little bit more. Depending on when he started, knowing he got the fight. So only one downside to it, other than his situation is it looked like he was gonna fight Andrade, so maybe he planned on fighting Canelo at 68, coming back down to 60 or something. But I don't see him coming back down to 60 once he go to 68. I don't see that happening. He too big. But if you expecting him to do what Bivol did, I don't expect that type of performance. I expect more aggression than Bivol did, but Bivol being able to stick by the game plan and remain disciplined and not overcommit, but not undercommit neither. That's what won him the fight. That's what won him the fight. Yup, that's what won him the fight. He kept the right distance, didn't fall in too far, didn't fall back too much. He stayed right there. And there's some things that Charlo could take away from that fight, but I think Charlo, especially if they fight in Texas, I think he got to be a little bit more aggressive than Bivol was. He got to take the right chances. He got to take the right chances, bro. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a tough fight. I mean, shit. Caleb Plant was tough. Billy Joe was winning some rounds in there, even though they wasn't giving him credit. Caleb Plant was winning a bunch of rounds in there, even though they wasn't giving him credit. Shit, Bivol damn near won every round, even though they didn't give him no credit. Let's call it what it was. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. A lot of guys be winning rounds versus Canelo, so I just want to see Charlo be a little bit more aggressive and see if he can get the knockout. Because he might need a knockdown or two, but it's good money for him, good money for a situation. But without the 2-year layoff, without the back injury, without not fighting Montiel, we all know he wouldn't have got this fight. But Roberto Diaz coming out saying this, and I don't think he player hating. I think he being honest. Somebody that match-made Canelo for years, or helped match-made Canelo for years, I think he know the game. I think he sees some things, the speed, not too much of movement or elusiveness. I think he sees some things. Or it could be an easy night at the office for Canelo Alvarez. I mean, Danny Jacobs wasn't easy neither. That fight was fairly close, even though it looked like he was blowing him out. Canelo naturally fight close fights. That's just what it is. Canelo naturally fight those close fights. I don't know what it is with Canelo and them fights that shouldn't be close. But they naturally fight them close fights. So. But I think Charlo put his hands together, man, throw some punches, come forward. He can counter punch too. That counter punch he caught J-Rock with, that was great. So, but I think it'll be a good fight. We're depending on where Jermall is physically. Not gonna be a 3 or 4 round fight for Canelo. Could be, depending where he is emotionally, spiritually, mentally. My Earl Spence boys. That nigga Errol Spence thought about that shit all day. Man, where can I share everything Crawford? Oh, I'm gonna break emotionally, spiritually, mentally, maybe even spiritually. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be, you know, I could be talking like Biggie just ran a triathlon. You know, like, yo, man, damn, nigga, your falsettos ain't set in yet. Yo, veneers, nigga, they ain't drilled them bitches in deep, nigga. But yeah, that's all I got, man. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good313. Venmo, CJ Good313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box News playlist. Peace.